Hello Gemini, it's Lisa, and this is your September 25th to October 1st, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest in September to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the draw. If you've already subscribed, no problem. Still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of September, which is only a few days away. If you would like to get your name in now, and hopefully you're the lucky winner in September. Okay, Gemini. So the overall message for Gemini for this week, Gemini, is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about focusing on what's right in front of you, focusing on the now, focusing on what you need to do, and not getting distracted by all the things around you. Drama, conflict, world events, whatever it is that distracts you, it's just not getting distracted by that. It feels very much like you got things to do, so you need to focus on that. The King of Cups also reminds me of the Serenity Prayer. It is really about focusing on what you can do and letting go of what you can't control, and having the wisdom to know the difference, because sometimes that gets muddled, right? So it's really not stressing and worrying about things you can't control and focusing on what you can. Your actions, your attitude, your mindset, and doing it, right? And moving forward. So that's interesting. And then the challenge that you have this week, Gemini, is balance. Balancing yourself, being grounded, body, mind, and spirit, and creating this flow with the universe that makes you this magnet to the law of attraction. It feels very much like it's a week of distraction, because when you're distracted, you're out of balance, right? So when you're focusing on what you need to be focused on, you're in balance. Okay, and then what you don't see coming is trusting your gut and listening to your gut and not listening to what other people say. So that's interesting. And then where you need to focus this week, Gemini, is working hard. And then what happens is that hard work pays off. Okay. For some of you, the Emperor can be someone of authority, that you're kind of like, ooh, that person, amazing. Like they're so successful. And they might be wanting to work with you or wanting to have do something with you, and they respect what you do, and you're kind of like, wow, they respect me and they want to work with me or want to help me achieve my successes. So it can, depending on either way, it gets you to a lot of good things and positive outcomes for what you've been working on and focusing on. It just depends on how it resonates for each of you out there, because this is general. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. Okay, so Gemini, the King of Cups, focus, let go of what you can't control and focus on what you can. Then you start to move down your path. It feels very much like you're on the right path, but by getting distracted, you don't move forward down your path. So, or focusing on the wrong things. So just by focusing on what you can do and letting go of what you can't do, you start to move down your path and move towards the things that are meant to happen. As you move forward, you heal from certain things. You're able to let go of certain things. The Four of Swords can also be about wanting to withdraw, but you can't. You have to move forward and you have to heal. There just feels like there's things at play, so you need to keep going. My favorite card, the Death card, which is going through a whole transformation. The old you is gone, it's dead, and there's a new version of yourself or your life just waiting for you, and you need to keep moving forward and going through this death process to come out as this new version of yourself. You know, a lot of people describe the Death card as, you know, being a caterpillar going into a cocoon and then emerging as a beautiful butterfly, a metamorphosis of your life, and of yourself. And it really feels like it's kind of like, although you think you've kind of maybe gone through that already, they're saying that you're still going through it and you need to keep going. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which you have in the challenge section, which is you need to do it with balance, body, mind, and spirit, right? So it's mentally being in balance, physically being in balance, and spiritually being in balance, which is, understanding the flow of the universe, all of that kind of stuff. Meditation is always a really good one. But yeah, it's like you're so close to coming out of the cocoon. So this week, it's all about balance. And I think that there's, for each of you, it may be different, but it's just really focusing on trying to be balanced this week. Not getting distracted, not emotionally, squirreling, as I say, where it's like you can't focus on certain things, or you're focusing on the wrong things. And then maybe add some meditation into your life and be grounded with the work you have to do. The shadow side is, the devil that sits on your shoulder, that talks you out of things, says you can't achieve certain things, tells you to eat cake when you're trying to lose weight, or, tells you can't achieve the things you want to achieve, fills you with fear and doubt. It throws you out of balance. It does not want you in balance. So you need to shut that devil side up, the shadow side, and kick it off your shoulder and move forward. The Five of Wands is about conflict and drama all around you. Again, very similar to this. And it's like, just focus on what you need to do and stop getting pulled into other people's dramas and getting distracted. They're telling you you're going to be victorious. And if you balance yourself, you will be victorious in your life. So it is very key to you moving forward. Wow. And there's the Four of Pentacles, which is this card again. And so they're doubling down on it. You need to be balanced. And when you're balanced, you become this magnet to the law of attraction and things just flow to you. When you're distracted and you're not doing what you need to do, it doesn't happen. Very interesting, Gemini. Okay, so then what you don't see coming in is you listening to your gut, trusting it and following it, and understanding that, you don't need to listen to what other people think or what they say. Ultimately, it's what you feel, and what you feel you need to do and what's right for you. It could be, someone says, oh, I can't believe that you're dating that guy. And you're like, but he's so good to me. And my gut tells me we're, not your head or your heart. You're like, you know what? We're meant to be together. I don't care what anybody thinks or what your opinion is. This is what my gut's telling me. Or if someone says, oh, you shouldn't take that job. And it's like, my gut's telling me I should. So it's about trusting that instinct, knowing the difference between, of course, your head and your heart and your gut, and really following what your gut is telling you. When you do that, your path illuminates. So it's kind of like once you make that decision, like I'm going to follow my gut and what my gut's telling me, screw everyone else and their opinion, right? Your path illuminates and you're like, so that's what it is. I can see where I'm going now. The Two of Wands is about not settling and not kind of going, okay, I'm just going to settle with what they're saying. I'm going to limit my life based on what other people think. And it's like, no, the world is your oyster. You have your world in the palm of your hand, and you can create it into whatever you want to create it into. Wow, there's the Four of Pentacles again. All about balance, balancing yourself, what balances you, what makes you happy. It's almost, there's this energy about, doing sort of what society thinks you should do or other people in your life think you should do, which throws you out of balance rather than doing what you feel you should do. And when you do that, you balance yourself and everything flows. But when you don't, it stops. The Four of Cups is about when you do this and you start to follow your gut and move forward, there's opportunity that comes out of the blue. It creates like a flow out into the universe. So they're just saying be open to opportunity in other areas of your life, because if you're so hyper-focused on this is the way it has to be, right? You miss things. So just pay attention and keep moving forward. Again, there's this sense of listening to your gut, and it will lead you to the right opportunity rather than going, no, I can't do, I have to do what society says and I'm focusing on doing what this says I should be doing. And they're like, but there's this opportunity right there. Why are you not taking it? And you're like, nope, can't, even though your gut's telling you you should, right? It's interesting. The Emperor, it can be several things. Like I said, it can be someone of authority. In traditional tarot, people say that it can be a boss, a husband, or a spouse, someone that, has authority in your life, and that they want to help and guide you, and they're proud of you. They, want to see you succeed. And then there's also just all your hard work of, growth, and the things that you're doing for yourself leads you to positive outcomes. Either way, it leads you to positive outcomes. So we'll focus on that part. The Tower is a shift in your life that gets you to positive outcomes. It can be something that kind of, it can be a very positive thing where it all of a sudden, all the stuff that you want to happen happens, and it's like, oh my God, I got to adjust my life because of this. It feels very much like the Tower is around someone that, has authority in your life. And when I say authority, it's someone that could be literally, it can be a boss, so they have authority over you. It could be an older family member, like someone that is generationally over you, right? So parent, older siblings, uncles, aunts, anybody like that, right? So there could be something going on with them as well. Again, because this is general, it's very hard to kind of pinpoint. But it is, either way, it has a positive outcome and moves things forward. The Nine of Pentacles is about you having your own successes and you achieving the success you want in your life. It really does feel like you've worked hard at certain things, and that shifts your whole life, and you make some decisions that shift your life, and then more and more success comes into your life. You have the life that you want to have. The Ten of Swords is that you've leveled up, you've earned your success, you like stick a fork in you, you're done being the old version of yourself. You had the Death card, which is the other transformation card. So you are really leveling up, and you're moving away from doing what others think you should do and being this new strong version of yourself. And there is the Four of Cups, where it's like, don't be so focused on what you think you need to do. There's an opportunity right beside you, or it comes, when you least expect it, and you need to grab onto it. So interesting, Gemini. Really interesting reading this week. Let me know how it goes. Love to hear it. Leave a comment. Thank you again for watching. I really, truly do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Have a fabulous week. Let me know how it goes.
You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it. You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it.